Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for the third and final season of Star Wars The Bad Batch. We got a 3-episode premiere right out of the gate, and we're going to just kind of do all these one after the other. I'll give my thoughts a little bit briefly on each episode in between, and then we'll just kind of chug on and move along to the next one. So guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you check those out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes of our reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and try to make it worth your while, since you are going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, and with that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 1. Here we go. Confined.
Visibility is limited. You're cleared for landing.
Oh, jeez.
I can't restore power. We're going down. GK343 to base. Do you copy? We have to get moving. We need to.
Oh. Getting to see more of this area and this biome.
Why hasn't the shuttle arrived yet?
Sir, the vessel crashed in Sector 4.
Oh, what were they even toting? Oh.
If they're past the perimeter, then they're as good as dead.
What the hell kind of place are we at? I want to know what's out there, man. It's gorgeous when it's not looking like a scene right out of a horror film.
Come. We have much to do.
So beaten down.
And now I need to take a blood sample from you.
From me?
All of us serve a purpose here. It won't hurt.
If you're a clone like me, how come I never saw you on Camino?
Because I was sent elsewhere until Dr. Hemlock took me under his wing. He saw potential in me. Like Nala Say sees in you.
I never knew that I had a sister. It's nice not being alone.
Head to the lab. Nala Say is expecting these.
Omega, your sample was taken.
Emery said it was routine.
Oh, did she just delete it? Yeah.
Why?
She's protecting her.
Tell no one. It is safer this way.
No.
The Empire seeks the reproduction of a genetic M count. But the experiments
There it
on
is.
specimens have yet to yield the desired result.
You mean the clones?
Not the clones.
How nice to see you.
Something about Omega is important to their M count replications.
See to your remaining tasks.
We've suspected as much, but that was just outright confirmation. Which, like some people, myself included, have suspected, or at least posited, is that she may have some kind of attunement herself. She just hasn't been connected to it or tapped into it outside of these little ways in her other trainings and activities with it manifesting itself. Could be possible, could be nothing. Don't know.
I betcha. You still won't eat the food, huh? I don't blame you. I saved you some of mine. Crosshair. I tried to come earlier, but there are too many guards watching me.
You shouldn't be down here at all.
How else are we gonna plan an escape?
There is no we, and there is no escape. I've already tried.
Maybe I can convince Emery to help. She's one of us.
You trust too easily.
Maybe you don't trust enough.
Oh wow, he's shaking.
Crosshair?
Just go. Before you make things worse for both of us.
There has to be a way out of here. I'll find it.
Always the hopeful optimist. Keeping track of the days. Oh. That breaks my heart a little bit. The fuck was that? Oh, shit. Oh, and her hair. Wow, so much time's passed now. She didn't even look at him this time. It's just routine. Wow. Delete. Oh, not sharing her food anymore. Just doing exactly as expected. Oh, well, no, that's not the same one.
Betcha?
Oh.
Betcha's hurt.
LH-201 sustained injuries during the nightly patrol. If her wounds do not heal, the subject will be terminated.
Then do something to help
Wow.
I am not a medical droid. It is not part of my programming.
Now look, I need to clean your wound for it to get better. It'll only hurt for a second, so put those teeth away and behave. It's not so bad. I dressed Betcha's wounds as best as I could. At least she didn't bite me.
Well,
that's progress, right?
they're still talking at
If
least.
she doesn't get better soon, maybe I can steal a med kit from the lab and see if there's anything I can use.
Stop. What is your primary objective?
Escape?
Then stop wasting time on lost causes. Forget the Hound, forget me, and complete the mission.
Not without you.
I wouldn't think twice about leaving you behind.
You wouldn't do that. You're my brother.
I'm not them.
I'm not giving up, Crosshair.
That's,
I won't let you
your
either.
actions say otherwise, buddy. So she hasn't completely given in to the cycle, at least.
Omega, don't risk anything for me. I belong in here.
None of us belong in here.
No. That something about that faucet's gonna come around, man. We keep focus on the drippy, leaky faucet.
What's going on?
Surprise inspection. Standard procedure. Bring it here. We've been over this before, Omega. Personal items are forbidden. I'll dispose of it.
Don't!
Damn.
Please, Emery.
It is for your own good.
The Emperor should be pleased to be accomplished a successful transfer.
Not when the M count was severely diminished in the process. If we do not match or exceed the specimen's original count, it is a failure.
They're making progress, though. They were, in fact, able to bring some in count over.
I would hate to think you were intentionally delaying this advancement, and we shall soon see if the Emperor is as understanding as I am.
Hey, Betcha. Look at you.
It's healing.
Did you not read the scanning orders for the day? LH-201 has been slated for termination.
Oh, anyway.
The creature's recent domesticated disposition has been deemed a liability.
That's my fault, not hers.
Wow.
Let go.
Security alert.
Oh, God. Nice.
Security.
Gonna open the cage and let him out.
Betcha, come. Now you need to run away and not come back, okay?
Aww.
I can't go with you yet. I have to get Crosshair first. Go on! Betcha, go!
Breaking the rules, I see.
Oh, fuck.
And releasing a weak lurker hound into the wild.
You were gonna terminate her.
And you believe your actions changed that outcome?
Oof.
Even our strongest lurker hounds struggle. Your domestication of LH-201 only made her vulnerable.
Wow.
She deserves a chance.
Oh, the flawed logic of an idealistic child. Emotion and sentiment have no place within these walls. You would do well to remember that.
Or what? Doctor, perhaps I should return Omega to her room.
You have more to say?
I know. You brought me here to make Nalisay cooperate. She won't work for you if you hurt me.
Of course, I'm not gonna hurt you. Your friend in the detention block, however, may not be as fortunate.
Oh.
Don't hurt Crosshair. He didn't do anything.
I did have plans for CT-9904 despite his...
She underestimates just how underhanded these fuckers are, man.
Omega,
Please, just go.
Oh, did she bring her doll back? Yeah. Maybe she's not as bad as we think. Maybe it hasn't beaten her down as much as she lets on. I hope that's like your wolf howl at the moon and not cries of pain. Okay, good. Damn, man. What a defeating episode. Like, there's some lingering little moments in there for sure, but like the whole design and machination of that place, like us seeing like her initial weeks there, the ways that she was still figuring things out, the light, the hope in her eyes and stuff like that as things were going on, and then us flashing back and jumping ahead and seeing a contrast and the differences between present day and then, and these little ways that it just slowly starts to beat you down. While she's still hanging on for hope, she's still trying to figure something out. She's, you know, when it comes down to it, she's still sneaking out to talk to Crosshair. She's still taking care of this creature. You know, every other way, it's just, she just is on a conveyor belt. And despite destroying that data, despite destroying the samples from her, while slowed, you know, Nalisay is trying to just keep the success of this project as far away in the future as possible. This episode gave us pretty much what we've suspected all up until this point, is that something specific about Omega's code, her genetics, is integral to whatever they are doing with cloning Jedi, cloning Force sensitives. Like he said, like right now they've made progress to where they have been able to transfer M count from one being to another, but it is deficient. It is lower than the original host. It needs to be more than, or at least the same, to be considered successful, which is what Palpatine's trying to do. Create a body that he could go into in which his power is not going to be diminished or degraded. They're making that progress, and whatever they did with Omega, whatever the Communuans did in their experiments there, she's integral to that. And we've seen some moments where it is kind of like alluded to where Omega might be Force sensitive, but I'm excited to see what they do with this, man. What happens next, and I guess we will get to find out. So let's go ahead and do that and hop right into episode 2. Here we go. Paths Unknown.
Who dare summon me here and question my loyalty? The charges against me are false.
Is that Clancy?
You are guilty of conspiracy against this family.
The syndicate has grown weak under your rule, Lady Durand.
Who here agrees? You're dismissed, Captain.
Oh! I didn't realize that was a ray shield. I should have. It's very obvious now, but he's done. Oh.
The mercenaries we discussed.
Such courage to demand an audience with me. You'd be dead if my son hadn't convinced me to consider your offer.
You asked for the pike who disgraced your family. It's all yours.
Take him below.
No! This isn't over, Duran!
Was that Liam? I think that was Liam O'Brien. It sounded like him.
Dr. Hemlock stole someone from us. We heard your syndicate had the connections needed to find the Imperial's base. And since we've upheld our end of the bargain,
Let's go.
now it's your turn.
Oh, I wasn't sure, to be honest, where that was gonna go.
Hemlock's whereabouts have been well guarded by the Empire. But one of our sources came across these coordinates linked to his laboratory.
Oh, shit. Oh, text classes. The absences of that they're feeling right now.
Echo said he and Rex need 2 rotations. We're going now. Hunter, the last time we stormed an Imperial base without backup, not all of us made it out.
Wow. Sense coming from Wrecker, man. Caution from Wrecker, man.
I'm not making her wait another day. There's nothing on the scanners. The Empire could be jamming our sensors.
Whoa.
No. Whoa. That's Hemlock's lab.
One of his old ones.
They destroyed it. Another orbital bombardment. If she was here, we don't know if she was. The Duran's intel could be wrong.
Or at least outdated.
We're not alone.
Freeze! Drop your weapons.
Whoa.
They're regs.
And who are you?
We're clones.
You don't look like clones. They must be 99s. Defectives.
Defective and effective. What are you two doing out here?
What's it look like? Surviving. What do you want?
We're looking for a young girl. She's a clone. We think she was sent to the lab here. We have to find her. She's part of our squad.
Stick to the trail, follow our steps, and don't touch the vines.
That's foreboding.
What was the Empire doing here?
Whatever they wanted. At least we escaped before they destroyed the facility.
And you survived alone out here ever since?
We're soldiers, or we were supposed to be.
He said, don't touch the vines.
Wrecker, behind you.
Oh, is that that's not a vine. Whoa, what in the hell?
You mean it's not already hostile?
Wait, it's... Okay, then what is hostile to this thing? Oh, whoa, what the hell?
What was that stuff?
Slither vines. The Empire made it. It's some kind of experimental weapon until they lost control of it. Probably why they ordered a base down to 0 on their own facility.
What
We'll
the
be safe from the
fuck?
crag. One of the control room panels was still intact during our last scout. I tried to use it to send a signal, but there was no power.
Can you take us there?
Going near those ruins is a suicide mission. You're on your own.
They need help, Mox. I'll go with them.
They'll help out. They'll come in clutch towards the end.
How long has she been gone?
Too long. But we're not giving up.
I wish the other clones felt that way about us. You may be defective CTs, but at least you're loyal.
Damn.
ship has seen some action. I thought one day I'd be flying one of these on a mission. A lot's changed.
One thing I gotta give credit to, and I know I'm not the only one, the gonk. Between the Clone Wars and this, just showing all facets of the clone experience. Like, even to this point, being a young clone like they are now, having missed the majority of the war to begin with, to only end up being experimented on after the fact. The fact that they were still looking forward to serving their purpose and then being denied that, and then the way that everybody is just trying to figure out where they fit in, how they're looked down upon, how they're treated as things, the other, all this other stuff. It's just so interesting, like, how they show all these different complex sides of their just entire existence. The good, the bad, the ugly of it all.
What other experiments were going on in this place?
Nothing good. They didn't exactly tell us what was going on.
It's like Evil Dead up in this bitch. Get him! Okay. Oh. I love when Star Wars gets creepy and dives into some horror-ish vibes. Seriously though, Star Wars and horror can go hand in hand. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, what the? Whoa. Dude, what is this nightmare fuel? Jeez, man.
What are we waiting for? Let's take this ship and get out of here.
What about Deke?
He made his choice.
If we leave him behind, then we're no better than the troopers who did the same to us.
Mox.
Those two clones seem different. They're risking their lives to find a member of their squad. I respect that.
They won't make it back from the ruins. You know that.
Not without help.
Where's their ship?
Northern Ridge.
Show me.
I mean, they might be able to take the ship, fly here, rendezvous, and pick them up before shit gets too out of hand. I don't think they're going to take the ship and run. We played that game last season.
There's the console. Come on.
Oh, that's why they brought the gonk, to power the console. I don't know why I thought they were going to have to try to figure out how to get power back on within here. They're just bringing their own power source. Much smarter. Yep, that made some noise. Go, 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 go. I don't know why, man. I love gonks.
All right. Do your thing, little guy. Something's coming. We need to make this quick. Is it more of those things? Something else.
I'm familiar with the system. Give me some time. I'll see what data I can pull up.
I know these types of missions. While they're doing their data slicing, you gotta hold off the hordes of enemies. A lot of that in Destiny. It's like 75% of your missions. Whoa. That's a thick vine.
Got it.
Where will we go?
Anywhere's better than here.
Come on. I know you're not going to abandon your guy. Well, hope they got what they needed out of that. Oh no, okay. Oh, that's great. But that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna have aerial support here soon. Eventually. Oh no, this is so much worse. There you are. God. Just in time. Oh God, screw these little crab things.
Grab the cable.
We need to get these things off the ship. Oh! 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 Whoa! Hey, that might do it. Really? Come on! I had a terrible thought. I was like, just drop Gonky and then blow him up. Gosh, a whole case of them. Oh. If that didn't go in, that would suck. Jeez, man. Get some acid reflux from hell right there.
Looks like Hemlock transferred his entire base of operations to another location.
Did the intel say where he went?
There was a mention of a sector, but nothing more.
Damn. Hey, that's still better than nothing. With the size of the galaxy, at least we can zero it down even just a little bit. That's a good enough nugget.
We'll drop you three off someplace safe. An island. There are good people there.
No.
They'll take care of you.
I don't know where we fit anymore.
You have time to figure it out. Make your own path. Be something.
Paths unknown.
What about you?
Our mission is not over yet.
No. Damn. Whew, that was a fun one. Yeah, I mean, so far, these have been two back-to-back pretty solid, but also very different episodes. I really like this one. Again, I love when Star Wars gets freaky and creepy. Like when we're going to this derelict base and it's overcome with these creatures lurking in the shadows, tentacle monsters, bubbling things, the darkness, shadows, no power. Like, it just evokes this sci-fi horror aliens kind of vibe to it all. We played around with that a little bit with the Zelo Beast escaping run amok last season, but I always like when Star Wars dives into some form of genre, horror specifically, because I just feel like the world lends itself to that so easily, especially in a period like this with all these just decrepit, abandoned, destroyed, left behind remnants of the war. Like, there's a lot of fun that can be had with it, and I like the way they played around with that. And then them stumbling upon these denizens of Hemlock's former base as they got this intel from the Durans, dated as it were, but, you know, that some clones managed to survive that, and then it just gives us yet another lens to look into the clone condition at this point, you know, where they fit in, what do they do now, how they're treated. We're seeing them basically used as experiments, as cattle, and here, literally just discarded. I mean, they might even not know they're even there. No, they might assume they died when the place was bombed, but, you know, them finding, you know, especially clones this young, who never even got to go out, but they were still being manufactured because that whole machine just kept going. Like, there were new clones even on Kamino ready to go eventually before it got destroyed too. And then their whole life, everything that they were being raised to be, is taken from them. You know, we've seen that with clones who have been in active duty and then have lost their purpose, their use. And it's interesting to see it from the reverse side of that. And then again, trying to figure out where you fit into this in this world. What's your purpose moving forward? And it just means you're just like the rest of us at this point, at least with this colony that they found, this safe haven, you know, that they've at least dropped them off at. It's a great starting point to find themselves, find out how they fit into this, and just kind of ease their way back into the galaxy. Or hell, just stay there, because why not? It's a great, peaceful little place. All the people there were great. Our guys, they're not quitting until they get Omega back. It's like they can't say we're done until we're done, until we got the family back together. I like that they were able to respect that. The fact that what happened to them, they were unwilling to do to their own, that really touched them. You know, their very own brothers, the clone troopers that were there initially when the place was being bombarded and evacuated, showed no care. And it's like, this is just the mission, to see actual care being shared and given within their own, by their own. It gave them the courage and the push enough that they needed to, despite their very bleak situation that they've been in for who knows how long they've been here. At least however many ticks were on that Tantiss wall but more. They've been surviving that long on that planet by themselves. I mean, that's what horror that is. That all said, that's another episode down. We got another one to go. So let's go ahead and hop into episode 3. Here we go. Shadows of Tantiss. Why do I keep saying Tantiss? I mean, I guess, like, that's the fucking West Virginia in me, I guess, not pronouncing the T, but I legitimately thought it was Tantiss. Whoops.
Come along. There is much to do today.
No lunchbox today? What do they do with them every time? Are they just taking them in to get their blood sampled? Oh, there's that guy.
Why are there so many troopers around?
I'm not certain.
Emery, a word. An unexpected guest is arriving shortly. Nalisay and I will be indisposed until he departs. Oversee the lab in our
is it
absence.
the Emperor? Oh, Nalisay's not going to be around to dispose of her blood. Shit. Yeah. No, Emery's going to be carrying on her duties while she's busy with whoever their guest is.
Affirmative.
Oh, no. Yeah, she's getting a little sweaty.
Omega, if Emery tests your sample, you will be in danger. You must flee this facility before it is too late.
Oh, that is easier said than done.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Project.
Nalisay, come along. Our guest is arriving.
Go to the lab. Retrieve my data pad and use it to escape.
Oh.
Sneak aboard a shuttle and flee.
Nalisay.
Damn.
You must go.
She really cares about Omega, man. Oh.
See to your task for the day. Are you feeling well? Forget your assignments and get some rest. Omega, I can handle things here. Go.
Grab it! Oh, God. Fuck, dude, this ticking clock. Every little bit, it gets closer and closer to being the next one to be tested. Yep. That's exactly who it was.
I have been most eager to see the progress you have made, Doctor.
We have quadrupled our objectives in record time. The exotic matter facilities have expanded, providing alteration and testing of much larger assets.
That is not the reason why I am here today.
Of course. Project Necromancer.
Only a little bit of security. No, get out. Oh, that was good. I didn't think she was actually going to do it, though. And she's going to get Crosshair out.
What are you doing here?
Escaping.
You found a weak point?
Not exactly. I'm kinda improvising.
Is that some kind of joke?
I'll explain later. Just get the guards' attention.
We don't have time to, like, discuss this right now.
Oh, just distract them.
Guards!
Unlock this cell.
What did you say?
I was giving you an order, and I'll take your blaster too.
Oh, yeah? How are you gonna do that?
Like this.
See.
Nice. Fuck him up.
Nice work.
Didn't have much choice. Start talking.
I told you, we're escaping.
What's changed?
Nala Say said I had to, and I wasn't going to leave without you.
No.
She told me to use her data pad to access the base and find a shuttle. We just need to get to a hangar.
So inconvenient that you have to physically install it at every panel, though. Guess that's a failsafe in security, but still.
The Emperor's here. Another reason why this was not the day to wing an escape.
Thanks for the reminder, but I think we're past that point.
He's shaking.
Uh-oh.
What?
All shuttles have been grounded, except the Emperor's.
We gonna steal the Emperor's ship? Let's go!
Wait, I know a shuttle we can use. It crash landed outside the perimeter back when I first came here.
How does
it would be crashed. Yeah.
If the comms are still functioning, we can contact Hunter and Wrecker.
And how do we get...
I mean, I guess. That's assuming this at least isn't jamming all the... I mean, I guess it was outside of the perimeters of this place. It was able to communicate with their comms tower here. Maybe. That's a big if. Honestly, you might have better chances stealing his ship.
I am confident that we will have a successful M-count replication.
There is nothing of greater importance to secure the future of this empire. Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal, you will have it.
Didn't get to see what was in the tank. God damn it, man. This rotation thing. Oh. Uh-oh. You gonna be cool about this? You gonna make a big old deal. I'm surprised nothing has come of that sink, man. Oh, and her little animal friend went exactly to that ship.
Now what?
We'll use the kennel chute. It leads outside, but it's protected by a timed ray shield. We'll have to move fast or we'll be trapped.
Omega,
Don't!
you should go back to your room. You're not thinking clearly. Neither of you.
I can't do that.
Omega,
I spent most of my life confined on Camino. I won't be trapped here too. You're a clone like us, Emery. Help us.
escape is not possible, Omega. This is for your own good.
What did she do? Oh, great.
If I am appointed the scientific minister, I would strive to bring unleashed glory to all divisions of the Imperial Science Corps.
All in due time.
Yes, Emperor.
That was a quick little visit. That could have been a PowerPoint presentation on a Zoom call, to be honest.
An alarm was just triggered in the lurker kennels.
Seal it off.
Great. Well, oh God, no! Don't stop now, book it.
What direction is the crash shuttle?
Not sure.
We'll follow the flight path.
It's a good start, assuming all flight paths take the same one out.
Omega had one of our data pads. They used it to access the chute.
Dispatch patrols and release the lurkers.
Oh, great.
The lurkers will not bring them back alive.
The time for half measures is over.
Perhaps I could...
Return to the lab, Dr. Carr. I'm curious how your assistant managed to escape this facility. One must assume she had help.
I have been right by your side.
Secure her in a cell.
Even if he can't prove it, he knows she had something to do with it.
Good. The killer hounds.
Maybe Betcher can alpha up and get them all to back down. Oh. Damn. That was a good tumble.
Crosshair?
What the hell? Whoa! Betcher! Yeah! Oh God. Oh. Oh. Oh! Are these on our side or the ones that are after them? They got the collars on them, so that's the other ones. Jesus, man. Like, it's such a gamble to hope that that ship would even function after crashing the way it did. We're almost there. It's gonna be the end of this episode by the time it finally clicks into place. Oh, and they'll have it regardless too. The blood sample. I didn't even think about that bit. Not only would they know how important her blood is, they will have a sample of it. Though I don't know how much they can work with out of just one sample, but it might be just enough to complete their project.
Did they teach you Plan 72?
Mm-hmm. Tick had me memorize all the plans.
Let's go!
Of course he did.
Aw, it's nice seeing Crosshair fall back into being part of the squad like that. And with the way last episode ended, they know what sector they need to be in, so maybe they will at least be close enough to make a hasty response. Oh, nice. Yeah! Let's go, little guy!
Betcha?
Aww. Oh, okay. Let's go! Oh no. Fuck. Let's get going. Let's get out of here. That guy's not gonna be feeling good in the morning. Aww. Bringing him with us. Punch it. Shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Neutralized.
Stop! Don't shoot them down.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Sample supported a positive M count transfer with no degradation from the specimen.
CT-9904 was ruled out long ago.
Not him. It's Omega.
Oh, they can't afford to kill her now. They have to let her go.
They're escaping.
Stand down. We need her alive.
So she does. At least enough.
Now.
Damn. Hell yeah.
A minor setback.
I mean, you have her blood, though.
We will find her.
Damn, she saved her life, but at what cost? Like, as a pack? These were a great set of episodes. I'm glad they brought these all out at once. You know, the Hunter episode, the last one, as it fits in right now to this batch of episodes, seems to be something we'll come back around to, I guess, later, now that they have escaped. But them having escaped also kind of makes that episode a little moot, because they didn't have any hand in their escape, them getting out of here. They managed to do that all on their own, unless they come back here and, what if they just swap places? Like, they don't run into Hunter and Wrecker, but Wrecker, like, they escape just as they finally find their location and discern where they need to go next, and then they get stuck here and they just trade places. That would be an awful turn of just luck, man, if that ended up happening. Obviously, though, our guys, we're just checking in with Hunter and Wrecker. They're going to be persistent. They're going to keep on looking. So it's not like it's not relevant or not important in the end of the day. Like, it showed us their efforts, their progress, what they are actively doing in the interim between all this time, this gap that Omega has been trapped in this place and going through these cycles, these routines. It just shows us they're still trying to find her. We could assume that as well. So I'm just wondering how that will come back into play, because they are on their trail. I presumed once they made it to this ship and that they were going to send out a signal that because they knew to at least be in the right sector, they would be able to pick up that transmission and then arrive fast enough to help them get away. That didn't happen. They managed to get away on their own, all because, you know, it's finally gotten out why Omega is important. She has been the result of a successful M-count transfer. That is what is important about her specifically, and why Nalase has kept her so close to her side. She's a successful clone of someone or something that has had M-count midichlorians transferred and implanted into them without any degradation. So she is the linchpin, the key to what they are doing. Though they are making progress on their own, it is very slow and is still in the distance about whether or not they will be successful or not. Obviously, we know they make progress, though not to the extent that they would hope. Once we kind of see the fruits of that labor later in the sequels, it's not a perfect transference. It's still, Palpatine's power still degrades the bodies until he absorbs the dyad and all that. And then that allows him to somehow complete that body. But we know that they're not completely successful between Grogu, who's been an important factor in their experiments that we know of, and now Omega. Those are two key components of what they've been trying to do to replicate this process and create these backup bodies for the Emperor in the event of his demise. This is filling in the gaps, showing us and laying the seeds and groundwork for all of that, and seeing how it's in progress, but never really fully completed. We'll see how that all unfurls. How this is going to bring this season to a close. I'm very curious to see how this show wraps up, because I can't imagine they all make it out. I wouldn't presume that Omega dies. I would imagine she's still out there, fine, dandy, and safe somewhere. But I don't know about the rest of the Clone Force 99. Crosshair he's getting shaky. His whole character journey would kind of be a little poetic if he ended up having to take a step back out of the picture. They very well could all just be out there with the size of the galaxy. They could all still be out there for all we know, I guess, if they took a step back from the war itself just to give Omega that peaceful life that they all have wanted. So I don't know. I don't know if they would get roped into the war or if they'll just die saving her in the end. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that all goes. I think I completely trailed off from my initial thought as I went to talk about the whole thing with Omega and her blood, was that them not being in the sector but knowing where to look, depending on when that was taking place to when this episode takes place. We don't know the time gap there. They may come in here just after the fact, trying to find her and just miss her. That would suck if they end up coming down here and then getting trapped and then getting used as bait to lure her back to this planet, to this facility. But these were a great set of episodes, man. I'm excited to see where the season goes, how we close out this journey with these characters, at least this part of the journey with these characters in this series. But guys, what'd you all think of these first 3 episodes? I'd love to hear from you all, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake and Trell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Justin Smith. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, may the Force be with you always. Take care, everybody.